Cole Hornaday, what do you got for us?
Well, I've got yet another entry into the Archie horror line. I've just been cuckoo for Cocoa Pops, where Afterlife with Archie is concerned. However, I missed the Jughead Werewolf series.
Oh, yeah, the Hunger.
Yeah. So I decided I would, try to compensate for my lack as a human being and pick up Vampironica, the story of Veronica becoming, yes, a vampire. And it's written and drawn. It's produced by Greg and Meg Smallwood. I'm like, oh, that's so cool to be a married couple.
And to be Greg and Meg.
And to be Greg and Meg. And,
we're the Smallwoods.
I think these might... Do you think these are nom de plumes? Do you think these are their real names?
Yes, they've been around for a while. At least Greg has.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Greg draws it and Meg writes it, and together they make Vampironica. It was a fun go. It opens up at a party at Pembroke Estates, and all
those
of our
stakes is inappropriate.
And that was a total Freudian right there. And kids are getting drunk and doing body shots because that's what high school kids do.
Is it?
And then a vampire shows up who looks a little bit like the Master from the original Buffy series, and it looks like the kids are going to get slaughtered. And then Veronica shows up in fingerless gloves and a leather jacket and starts staking the vamps. And it's very Buffy-like, and she succeeds. And then lo and behold, we realize that she's actually a vampire herself, but a vampire killer. Okay, so there is nothing original happening here. We've seen all these things before. It's been done better.
She's Blade.
Yeah,
It's Blade meets Buffy.
Or better
Yeah.
yet, she's Sonia Blue, Nancy Collins' character from the 90s, who was my favorite vampire hunter after Buffy, because Sonia Blue was a vampire. But you know what? It was really fun, and I think Greg's artwork is actually really, really interesting because he does interesting shading and texturing things where the artwork actually looks like maybe he's taken charcoal to it at some points. I probably won't stick with the book, but I more than likely will pick up the trade at some point because it is really fun. The colors are spectacular. It's this wonderful mood and flow, and it's another satisfying entry into the Archie horror line, but it's not something that it didn't kick me in the teeth and say howdy to me. But that doesn't mean it's a bad book.
I will recommend that if you like Greg's artwork, you check out Dream Thief. And he did a few runs of Moon Knight. But Dream Thief is a really fun kind of crime noir story that he did.
Excellent.
So yeah.
Great.
Cool.